Prime Minister Narendra Modi is slated to arrive in Ayodhya very shortly to inaugurate Maharishi Valmiki International Airport and Ayodhya Dham Junction. Ayodhya is all decked up with flowers, lights and sculptures. Preparations are underway in full swing. Folk artists are performing in the streets of Ayodhya. Meanwhile, security is heightened around the public meeting venue and across Ayodhya. Large posters bearing images of upcoming Ram Temple and the new airport and a message that hails Ayodhya as city of Maryada, Dharam and Sanskriti has been put up in the temple town in Uttar Pradesh. Of course, viewers, a lot is slated to take place. PM Modi is going to inaugurate projects worth rupees 15,000 crores. So it's going to be a completely an exciting day today, viewers. But of course, I'm going to quickly show you what I have over here on my screens, viewers. What you see over here are the visuals of the airport that is slated to be inaugurated, the Maharishi Valmiki Airport. Of course, viewers, this is a visual of the airport from outside. I'm going to take you through the visuals from the inside of the airport. What we see over here, viewers, on the top portion of our screens are, of course, this is what it looks like from the inside. And if you see over here, viewers, on the top portion of your screens, it almost seems like there is a narration of the Ramayana that is being, visually displayed inside the airport. And of course, you can see what the airport looks like. It's looking absolutely beautiful from the inside. Again, another visual from inside the airport. You can see again how, bits and pieces from the Ramayana have been visually represented. They look absolutely vivacious. And of course, viewers, ahead of PM Modi inaugurating this airport, you can see how tricolor elements of tricolors have also been on visual display, and of course flowers arrangements have also been made there. So of course, again, viewers, a visual of the airport again completely decked up. You can see how flower arrangements have been made, and of course, viewers, so these are the visuals from inside the airport. The airport is in fact slated to be inaugurated at 12:15 p.m. today. So of course, we are showing you the visuals from inside. This is what it looks like, and this is exactly what PM Modi will be inaugurating today. So of course, viewers, a lot is slated to take place today. So, of course, viewers, there is a lot going on. My colleague Akhand Singh will be joining us very shortly to give us the latest update on ground. But, of course, viewers, lots and lots happening. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Himanshu Bhatt, political analyst. We also have with us Harish Singh, who's a Hindu Dharma Guru, and Major Mohammad Ali Shah, defense expert, joining us. Good morning, guests, and thank you so much for joining us on NewsX. I'm going to quickly kickstart by roping in Major Mohammad Ali Shah. Of course, viewers, PM Modi is going to arrive very shortly is what we're learning, and a slew of projects are slated to be inaugurated. Now, excitement is of course bubbling on the ground, but we of course sitting here are of course excited for all that's going to take place. What do you want to say on this?
Well, Kaveri, firstly, I would like to congratulate the entire nation, and it is, of course, it's a matter of happiness for everyone to share. And when Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi is going to be there, and he's going to be inaugurating today worth 15,000 crores. That's going to be infrastructure such as development, such as the airport, the railway station, the highway, the doubling of railway line. Now, additionally to that, 4 major roads are also set to be inaugurated as part of these initiatives. Ultimately, it is the PM Modi is slated to inaugurate the Ayodhya Dham Junction railway station, which is developed at a cost exceeding rupees 240 crores. The station features a 3-story equipped with the state-of-art technology in it, and there are various other things. So, and apart from that, when you inaugurate the Ram Mandir, it is definitely a proud moment for every Indian, rather, I would say, not just for Hindus, for every Indian, I would say that, Asafri.
Right, so absolutely. And, of course, you have just spoken about the railway station, of course, that has been absolutely revamped. It's looking beautiful. And, we have, of course, visuals on our screens telling you, in fact, showcasing the Ayodhya Dham railway station that's been absolutely revamped. Of course, these visuals are taken at night, so you can see how it's looking absolutely vibrant. There's a lot of color over there. Of course, viewers, these are also some visuals that we are tracking for you. You can see how it's been absolutely revamped. It's looking completely new. It's looking absolutely beautiful. And again, a close-up visual of the railway station that has been absolutely revamped and will also be inaugurated at 11:15 by PM Modi. So, of course, this is what we were talking about. Meanwhile, my colleague Akhand Singh joins us from the ground to give us the latest update. Akhand, of course, PM Modi is slated to arrive very shortly. What details can you give us at the moment?
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए अभी कुछ ही क्षणों के बाद देश के प्रधानमंत्री अयोध्या में होंगे। इसी रास्ते से है, जिस तस्वीरों में दिखाएंगे, इसी रास्ते से देश के प्रधानमंत्री अभी गुजरेंगे, जिसको लेकर के व्यापक इंतजाम किए गए हैं। प्रधानमंत्री 11:15 के आसपास अयोध्या पहुंच जाएंगे, जिसको लेकर तैयारियां बेहद खास की गई हैं। पूरी रामनगरी में एक त्रेता का माहौल है। तो माना जा रहा है जब देश के प्रधानमंत्री अयोध्या में होंगे, तैयारियां पूरी होंगी। आपको तस्वीरों में दिखाना चाहेंगे लोग किस तरीके से देश के प्रधानमंत्री के आवभगत में लगे हैं, किस तरीके से लोग तैयारियों में लगे हैं। तो बात किया जाए, पूरी अयोध्या में त्रेता का माहौल है। देखिए, साधु संत लोग लगातार खुशियां मना रहे हैं। हमारे साथ देखिए सुधांशु जी महाराज भी है। किस तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री का स्वागत करेंगे महाराज जी?
ये तो वैसे ही स्वागत कर रहे हैं जैसे भगवान 14 वर्ष के बाद वन से लौट करके आए थे। अयोध्यावासी तिलक पावड़ी बिछा करके अयोध्या का दर्शन करने के लिए
कुछ ही देर बाद प्रधानमंत्री इसी रास्ते से गुजरेंगे। किस तरीके की तैयारी आप लोग किए हैं?
अयोध्या अवधपुरी शोभा यही बाती इस प्रकार से सजी हुई है कि जहाँ जहाँ देखे तोरण, पताका, ध्वजा जैसे भगवान राम के सामने था, वैसे प्रभु मिलन आई जरूर आती। वैसे पूरा एक एक करके जितना त्रेता युग का जैसा था परिदृश्य उपस्थित था, वैसे ही परिदृश्य सामने उपस्थित है। और सचमुच हम लोग सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि अपने निज नेत्रों से ये दृश्य देख पा रहे हैं।
जी बिल्कुल, लोग सौभाग्यशाली हैं। लोग अपने प्रधानमंत्री के आवभगत में उधर दिखाएंगे किस तरीके से शंखनाद हो रहा है। लोग शंखनाद करके प्रधानमंत्री के स्वागत को लेकर तैयार हो रहे हैं। लगातार पूरी अयोध्या में एक त्रेता का माहौल बनाया। देखिए किस तरीके से साधु संत लोग लगातार शंखनाद अभी इसी रास्ते से देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने व्यापक इंतजाम है। किस तरीके से साधु संत के लोग जो है लगातार लगे हुए तैयारियां पूरी कर ली गई। जब इसी रास्ते से देश के प्रधानमंत्री गुजरे तो पूरी अयोध्या में एक त्रेता का माहौल है। इसी रास्ते
All right, Akhand, we'll come back to you very shortly. We will be taking an update from you very shortly. Meanwhile, with us is Mr. Harish Singh, Hindu Dharam Guru. Good morning and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, Abhi, we just showed the visuals from inside the airport. You could see how there was a visual representation of the Ramayana. So we are taking the Ram temple is of course main focus, and a lot of our design, a lot of our elements have been completely revolving around it. I mean, what do you want to say on all these developments that are taking place in Ayodhya?
जी जनरल मैडम, मैं कहना चाहूँगा ये एक ऐतिहासिक पल है, और जो एयरपोर्ट का नाम महर्षि वाल्मीकि जी के नाम पर रखा गया है, इससे हिंदू धर्म के ऊपर जो लोग हमला करते थे, बहुत सारे बोलते थे छुआछूत है, वो लोग हिंदू धर्म में जातिवाद है, ये सब समाप्त हो जाएगा। और मोदी जी ने एक बहुत बड़ा संदेश दिया है, महर्षि वाल्मीकि जी के नाम पर ये एयरपोर्ट का नाम रखा है। तो इससे हिंदू धर्म के अंदर जो लोगों के अंदर जो बौद्ध बन रहे थे या इधर उधर भटकने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, वो एक बहुत उनको खत्म करने की कोशिश की गई है। और ये अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक पल होगा आने वाले इतिहास के अंदर कि अयोध्या का विकास हो रहा है। भगवान राम मंदिर को जिस प्रकार से वहां पर अभी प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होने वाली है, उसकी तैयारियां चल रही हैं। उसके बाद देखिए यहाँ पर बहुत बड़ा एक धर्म पर्यटन स्थल बनेगा और पूरे विश्व के लोग यहाँ पर आएंगे और यहाँ का जो रेवेन्यू है वो बढ़ेगा, लोगों को यहाँ के रोजगार मिलेगा। अयोध्या के आसपास बहुत बड़ा विकास होने वाला है और इसके लिए मैं अयोध्या की जनता को, वहाँ की भूमि को, योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को और नरेंद्र मोदी जी को और उनके पूरे मंत्रिमंडल को और विश्व हिंदू परिषद को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ कि उन लोगों ने इतना बड़ा कार्य करके दिखा दिया। जो कि हम 500 साल से परेशान थे, वहां पर भगवान राम के दर्शन नहीं कर पाते थे, जो राम का देश, उनके आदर्शवादी भगवान पुरुषोत्तम राम के लिए आज हम कम से कम गर्व के साथ कह सकते हैं कि ये भारत देश भगवान राम का है। और जो यहाँ पर एयरपोर्ट बना करके भगवान वाल्मीकि जी के नाम पर जो रखा गया है, तो इससे आगे भविष्य में एक ये तय हो जाएगा कि जो स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य जैसे लोग और कुछ लोग हमारे ऊपर कटाक्ष करते थे, रामायण के ऊपर कटाक्ष कर देते थे, दलितों के नाम पर कटाक्ष कर देते, वो समाप्त यहाँ पर जिंदल मैडम समाप्त होगा। और एक बड़ा खुशी का दिन है। और आज हम ये कह सकते हैं कि राममय हो रहा है और हमें अब उसके आदर्शों पर चलने की जरूरत है। और इससे बहुत बड़ा उत्तर प्रदेश का एक विकास का रास्ता भी यहाँ पर निश्चित तौर पर खुलेगा।
जी सर, बने रहिए हमारे साथ। We also, in fact, what I have viewers on my screen right now are visuals of the Amrit Bhara train. I'm going to request my PCR, of course. So there you have viewers, the visuals of the Amrit Bhara train. You can see, you know, if we talk about the amenities that are available, you see absolutely comfortable seating arrangements that have been made, a very, very clean and beautiful train. This is, of course, viewers, another visual showcasing what it looks like from the inside. So, of course, you can see a lot of amenities. They've made their seating arrangement in a very beautiful fashion. You have, of course, if you see over here, you have fans over there, and we're also being given to understand that, of course, there are a slew of amenities available on the inside. Now, of course, one thing that is very, very crucial is, of course, you know, the toilets, and we can see over here that there is a very nice arrangement. There's clean toilets that have been made. There are effective toilets that have been made. So, of course, viewers, this is what the Amrit Bharat train looks like from the inside. Meanwhile, with us on the broadcast is Mr. Himanshu Bhatt. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for joining us on NewsX and being so patient. Sir, of course, a lot is happening. A lot is slated to take place. Of course, rupees 15,000 crores worth of developmental projects are supposed to be inaugurated. Of course, Maharishi Valmiki Airport being one, you have the Amrit Bharat trains being two, the revamped railway station being three. So, you know, is it safe to say that there's a complete turnover that we are witnessing in Ayodhya?
It is a complete turnover. I would say this is the first chapter of Amrit Bharat, which has been written here in Ayodhya. This is just started. You are seeing the trailer of it. By 22nd of January 2024, you will witness that the entire mindset, or what we call cultural nationalism, Sanskritik Rashtravad, which is going to take over, and to cultivate that euphoria or to project that euphoria. When I say that, I mean the faith and astha of the people of this country, Bharatvash. And the people of Bharat believe in a very simple method of Sanatan with development. Now that's to be understood. Because you have faith, because you have astha, you go to Ram. And when you go to Ram, Ayodhya develops. The result of this is you are seeing this new airport, new airlines, and 15,000 crore rupee projects. See, it all goes in sync with one another. And that's why I always say that this sort of cultural nationalism, when practiced, leads to a wholesale development of the country. Bharat ke andar, in India today, the Sanatan culture is making such a progress that I will not be surprised if this Ayodhya becomes the third pole of world geopolitical center, geopolitics. You have Makkah, Medina for Islamic faith. You have Vatican for Christian faith. For Hindus, it will be Ayodhya. 140 crore plus Hindus or Sanatanis across the world will have a place to come and meet, to come and converge. And that will be Ayodhya. That is where this Ayodhya has a very huge significance in Indian history, in Amrit Kal of Bharat. This is the beginning. From here on, there is no taking back, or there is no looking back. Well, it's coincidentally it's coming before the elections. The effect of it will have on the masses remains to be seen. But if I can understand Bharatiya masses, Indian masses, I could say that in the first month itself, when more than 2.5 crore people visit this, as it is their astha, it is their faith, just imagine what could happen with the snowballing or triggering effect. And this is what is exactly going to happen. And that's why probably this day, 30th of December 2023, is going to be very, very important. Because it is going to write a new first chapter in the start of Bharat's Amrit Kal. This is what I feel, Ashavani.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very well, in fact, articulated over there. But viewers, let's in fact take a look at my screen and what I have over here, viewers. Visuals from inside the Ram temple, the showstopper. One of the main reasons why we're seeing so much of development taking place in Ayodhya. So, of course, these are visuals from inside the Ram temple. You can see the intricate carvings that have, it's absolutely beautifully made. You can see how intricate it is. It almost looks, there's a lot of effort that has in fact gone into making the Ram temple. Again, you can see over here, marble has of course been used to, carve and make the tomb part of the Ram temple. But of course, he was just showing you a couple of glimpses of the Ram temple and what it looks like from the inside. Again, viewers, again, one more visual on your screen. You can see these elaborate pillars, and again, there's a lot of detail that has been put into every pillar that has been made in every inch and square of the Ram temple. Again, another visual on your screen, viewers. One more visual I'm going to show you. And again, we can see the amount of effort that has gone into making this magnificent, magnificent temple. A lot of hard work has gone into this. Again, viewers, you can see one more visual I have on my screen. And this is of the door of the Ram temple, which is in fact being made in Hyderabad. Again, we have a visual from inside the temple. More visuals, of course, coming in. You can see how intricate it is, how beautifully it has been made, and it really, really shows the effort that has been put in. But again, with us on the broadcast is Mr. Harish Singh Rawat. Sir, itna kuch ho raha hai. We are seeing so much happen. आपको मतलब कितना गर्व महसूस हो रहा है? सर, आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. I'm going to request you to unmute yourself.
मैं जब बोल रहा हूँ ना, आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, बात करते बढ़ते यानी एक एक रोम खड़ा हो रहा है. यानी इतनी खुशी है अंदर से, ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि कुछ नया होने वाला है. और जैसे कि स्वयं भगवान अवतरित हो रहे हैं, ये अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है. इसकी कल्पना करना ही बड़ा मुश्किल था. देश आज़ादी के बाद, देश आज़ादी से पहले हम हमेशा जब भी वहां जाते, दर्शन करने के लिए जाते, तो आंखों में आंसू आते थे कि हे भगवान, हम इस देश में रहते हैं, ये सनातन धर्म का देश है, अनादिकाल से ये देश है, इसमें कैसी दुर्गति हमारे सनातन धर्म की हो रही है. लेकिन आज हमारा सीना जो है गर्व से फूल रहा है. हम ये कह सकते हैं कि आज सरकार इस तरह की है जो इधर सोच रही है. आज तक कभी सनातन के बारे में किसी ने सोचा नहीं था. उल्टा हमारे मंदिरों का जो दान आता था उसको भी सरकार अपने अधीन ले लेती थी. आज हम ये कह सकते हैं कि आज भगवान राम का जो मंदिर है वो भव्य बनता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है. 22 जनवरी को उसमें प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगी. और सबसे बड़ी बात है, जिस अयोध्या के विकास की कल्पना नहीं कर सकते थे, आज वहां पर एयरपोर्ट बन करके उसका उद्घाटन हो रहा है. और सबसे बड़ी बात है, एक जो मोदी जी ने ये सोची है कि जो हमेशा हिंदू धर्म के ऊपर लोग बोलते थे, इस्लाम के लोग बोलते थे, ईसाई लोग बोलते थे, उनका हमारे दलित भाइयों पर हमला होता था, क्या आपके हिंदू धर्म में छुआछूत है, आज उसका भी मुंह बंद कर दिया है मोदी जी ने. वहां पर भगवान वाल्मीकि जी के नाम पर एयरपोर्ट हिंदुस्तान के अंदर बना दिया है. तो मैं बड़े गर्व के साथ कह सकता हूं, बहुत ही खुशी है और बहुत उत्साह है. बस अब जन जन के अंदर ये एक इच्छा हो रही है कि कब तैयार हो जाए और कब जाकर के हम भगवान राम के दर्शन करें. तो एक निश्चित तौर पर इतिहास के अंदर आगामी पीढ़ियों दर पीढ़ी ये लिखा जाने वाला इतिहास है और इसके हम गवाह हैं. हम और आप गवाह हैं. बड़ा गर्व महसूस कर रहे हैं और बड़ी खुशी महसूस कर रहे हैं.
जी सर, बने रहिए हमारे साथ. स्टिल विद अस ऑन द ब्रॉडकास्ट इज मिस्टर हिमांशु. बट सर, लेट्स नाउ talk about some facts, some figures. So now in 2020, we had 6.2 million visitors to Ayodhya. Then we saw a spike. We saw in 2021 15.7 million people, visitors go to Ayodhya. Now in 2024, with the inauguration in focus, we're in fact expecting a 5 to 10-fold increase in the number of visitors who are going to go to Ayodhya, who are going to visit the Ram Mandir. But for now, we're going to take a 5-fold increase, which means that you're going to have 75 million plus people go to Ayodhya. So that is an additional 60 million visitors that we are expecting this year. And you know that, in fact, if we're just going to take a figure, we're going to say the personal spending of one person, as a hypothetical figure, we're going to say 20,000. And this, we're not even talking about, the daily travel cost, accommodation. We're going to keep that, of course, away from the time being, but personal spending of 20,000, which means that 60 million people into rupees 20,000 is 1.2 lakh crores. That is a big, big number, viewers. What do you want to say on the Ayodhya surge that we are in fact expecting in the course of the next 1 month?
In the next 1 month, I would say, it will put UP's economy to 1 trillion already. Just in a month's time. Because the initial euphoria is going to be very, very huge. You are just trying to calculate. I'll give you some figures, what I have right now. We had last year 1.86 crores people going to Jammu and Kashmir, going to Kashmir. But do you know, we had about 10 crore people visiting Kashi Vishwanath Ali. That was the biggest tourist spot till now. Goa, you have about 1.5 crores or something. So what I'm trying to say is this religious tourism is going to pick up in such a big way in a country like Bharat, where you will have domestic tourism to a very, very great extent. Because people are now, people have really now understood that let's go and visit our cultural sites. Because you had some people, see, I'll tell you, you had some people who were calling Ramayana and Ram imaginary stories, kalpanic stories. So that has poached Sanatani. So he wants to see where Ram was born. And when they know Ayodhya is there, Ayodhya is being resurrected, certainly he will want to go there. If you ask 100 people above the age of 25 up to the any number and say, what is your first wish to travel? I bet more than 70 people will say, I would want to go Ayodhya first.
Right.
I would want to see that.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I'm very, very sorry to interject you there, but we have to wrap up this bulletin due to paucity of time. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Harish Singh Rawat, Major Mohammad Ali Shan, of course, Mr. Himanshu Bhatt. But more news and updates on the other side. Keep on watching NewsX.